I'm going to continue my little series about, getting back to basics before the sale. Last time I talked about the phone call, the importance of taking your time with the phone call, and the importance of embracing the digital retailing tool. This time I want to talk about the internet leads, the actual internet leads that we get from either a third-party source, or we get from the manufacturer, or we get from our own website. Now, those are three very different leads. Let me explain. The leads that come from your third-party sources, that's your Auto Trader, your Edmunds, your Pure Car, your True Car, whatever source it is that they come from, that's a third-party source, KBB, Black Book, any of those sources. That is someone who is at the very beginning of the purchase process, very top of the purchase funnel. So the conversation with them via internet lead has to be much different than the customer who's on your website looking at a VDP and clicked on the start my purchase process, or click here for today's e-price, or whatever you have, whatever the CTA is you have on the VDP of your website. Because the person who goes to the third-party lead, they're not just looking at your car, they're looking at other manufacturers. So the conversation via email needs to be, may I ask what other brands and models of vehicles you are looking at? What is it that attracted you to this particular vehicle? Are you only looking at this vehicle, or are there other makes and models that you might consider? Is it the price point? Start asking a little bit of pre-qual questions. And like I said last time, I know sales managers' eyes are all twitching. No pre-qual. Pre-qual. I'm telling you right now. It'll absolutely set you apart from your competition, A. It'll increase your show ratio, B, which absolutely increases your close ratio. You get more people in the door, you sell more clients. That's math. I'm not that great at math, but I know that works. So, with regards to a customer, a shopper that actually clicks on your website, clicks on a specific vehicle on the VDP on your website, and submits that they want to know the pricing for that vehicle. A, you need to respond with the pricing. That's just hands down. They already see it on the website. It's not a secret. It's not some big mystery. Just respond back with the pricing. Yes, we have it. Here's the pricing. Then start doing a little bit of pre-qual. May I ask what attracted you to this vehicle? Are there any other makes or models that you're looking at? When did you need to complete this purchase? Do you already have financing in place? Do you have a trade that you need considered? And I'm asking these questions because I want to make sure I have all the tools available to make sure and expedite your purchase when you do come into the dealership. So if you show them that your reason you're asking for these things is because you value their time, then you're showing that customer that there's a certain level of loyalty to them. There's a certain of value to their time, and they'll show you a little bit of loyalty. So I really would strongly urge you to treat the internet lead customers, even the ones that don't leave their phone number, and I'm going to explain that in a minute. You need to answer all their questions. You need to address them. You need to ask them for their phone number. Say, you know what, I noticed you didn't leave a phone number when you sent your information over to us on that Tundra. Here's my direct cell phone number. You are welcome to call me. Will be in the office until 9 p.m. tonight. So what you're doing by doing that is, first of all, you're giving them a reason to kind of call you. Yes, the vehicle's in stock. Here's the price. I'd like to discuss some other things with you to make sure I have the right vehicle to fit your needs. And I'd like to be able to expedite the process when you come into the store. So I can eliminate a lot of that with one 5-minute phone call instead of 5 or 6 emails back and forth. Goes a long way with the customer. And 9 times out of 10, I used to love when I would go into stores consulting and they'd be like, well, you didn't give me a phone number. Did you ask for a phone number? And a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, they didn't even ask. So don't be afraid to ask for a phone number, but give them a value add as to why you're asking for and you need their phone number. Don't just say, hey, can I have your phone number? Give them a reason why you need it. And for anyone that's handling a chat or a text lead, your likelihood of them responding quickly to you versus a phone call or an email is exponentially higher on text and chat. So So I would strongly encourage you to get really good at chat. What does that mean? That means answering their questions directly. Absolutely answer their questions. Even if they ask price, if they ask what my trade's worth, send them to the trade evaluation tool on your website. It's there for a reason. If they ask what my payments look like, send them to the digital retailing tool on that particular vehicle on your website. And let them know. I don't know all the variables and details in your particular situation. However, we do have a digital retailing tool on our website that would absolutely walk you through and give you your best, a closer estimate than what I can, just not knowing all the variables. Now, I know all the sales managers are going to be like, oh my God, why are you telling them that? Don't tell them that. I don't want them to use that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. By having that level of transparency with the shopper, you are actually going to increase the likelihood that they're going to do business with you. If we keep pushing to, oh, you have to get them in here to get a price, they're just going to go to the next store. The only thing that you do by not answering the customer's questions on availability and price is ensuring that you're not even in the consideration set. That is old school shit that we haven't done in the better part of the last 8 to 10 years. So remove that out of your whole sales training process. Instead of, if you only have an email, ask them to get on the phone with you. Don't ask them for an appointment. You haven't earned the right yet. Until you've talked to them on the phone, you have not earned the right to ask them for an appointment. I don't care where they send a lead in from. But someone, like I was saying before, someone who submits a lead through a third-party site, they're not there yet. They're not ready to come in, and they're not going to come in. So you can set an appointment all day long. The likelihood of them coming in is very, very low. What I would challenge you to do instead is set up a time for a phone call. Not an appointment, set up a time for a phone call. Here's my phone number. I'm going to be in the store till 9 o'clock at night. I have a customer at 7:30. I'd love to talk to you before then. Would you be available? Would you be able to call me at 6:30 6:30 today so we can go through really quickly? Give me 15 minutes of your time, and I'll make sure and get down all the things you're looking for and everything that needs to happen when you actually do visit the store, so I can make sure and expedite the whole purchase process when you do come in. If you show them a value add for their time, they're more likely to give you the phone number. Now, I say that with a technicality. Do not, I repeat, do not hammer them with useless calls. Hey, are you ready to buy? Hey, are you ready to buy? Hey, are you ready to buy? When you call a customer, when you get their phone number after they submitted an internet lead and they didn't submit the phone number with it and they gave you their phone number afterwards, do not hammer them with useless calls. Are you still in the market? Are you ready to buy? Are you looking? Are you ready to buy your car? Stop it. Just stop it. When you call, you need to have something of interest to say to them. Hey, I know you were looking at that brand new Altima, but actually we did get a certified pre-owned one that came in from our rental fleet the other day. And this one is, I mean, it'll save you like $4,000. It actually has a 100,000 mile warranty, and the interest rate right now is about 2% on the certified pre-owned vehicles. Would that be something that'd be interesting to you? Can you do me a favor and just give me a call back and let me know? That's a much more effective word track than, hey, I just wanted to see if you're still in the market for that Altima. Give me a call back. Nobody's going to call you back for that. Why would they call you back? You give them no freaking reason to call you back. Give them a reason to call you back. Hey, Mr. Customer, I noticed last time that we didn't talk about a trade-in. Are you going to be trading something in? I'm going to email you over a link to our trade-in tool on our website right now so we can expedite that process when you do come in to complete your purchase. Thanks very much. Those actual subject matters when you're calling that customer back, when you've actually gotten their phone number from an email-only customer, are huge, huge, showing that you respect their time, that you value their time. So get back to the basics on the internet leads where you're asking more questions, and stop driving for the appointment when you haven't even talked to them on the phone. That's all for this week. Happy selling.